till some more people get here. Hi, Janet. But I think this is the page we're going to do our pick 10 on tonight. And we're going to do that first. And then I'm going to play around. Well, I'm going to do my jelly plating on my tags and get them started. I guess I need to go ahead and clip them in a typical tag shape. I haven't done that yet. I just cut them out, got them 5x7, and that's as far as I've gotten so far. But we're going to work on maybe making some, I hadn't decided yet if I was going to make some lace or lace flowers or fabric flowers or something to go on my boho tags, or if we're going to make a beaded something. I want to do both of those things for the tags, but I haven't decided which one I'm going to do tonight. I've got all the stuff out here, so I'm going to be kind of walking around it, trying to get anything done. But I thought we'd start with the pick 10 when everybody gets here, or at least when a few more get here. I don't know. There we go. Got not enough space. So are you going to play along, Janet? I added a few more things in here, so I had to find me a bigger container. But I had some things like I just had doodle, and I thought, well, it might be fun to have a few of them that are very specific, like doodle with black, doodle with gold, doodle with silver, doodle with white. So I put some of those in, and then I can't remember what the other ones were, but anyway, we will see how it goes. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a quick layer of gesso on this while I'm waiting. Because that'll kind of get the page prepped a little bit. This is my homemade gesso, so I'm going to have to, I think, add some more of that marble dust to it. It's kind of thin, but it'll at least knock this back some. Woo, I really kind of overdid it here. So how are y'all doing tonight? Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Janet. Let me fix up my little extra table here, because it'll just be easier if that'll lay down. I need to figure out why that's wobbling like it is. It didn't used to do that. I'm going to take a minute and see if I can figure this out real quick. Sorry. Not real exciting, but it's driving me nuts wobbling like that. I don't see anything. I don't know. I would think it had warped, except it hasn't been out in the sun or anything where it could warp. So I don't know. Hi, Kiki. I'm glad you're here. we're gonna do a pick 10 first thing, and I decided to go ahead and, I may need to put some on this because that's really kind of part of the page. Do you think, should I let this be part of this page or just this right here? What do you think? It won't hurt to go ahead and put a little gesso on it, even if that's a lot. Yeah. It is. It's called thin, and so I overpoured. Do it all. Okay. All right. Except now I don't have anything under that page. Oh, Lisa. I think I could be more prepared. I'll just stick this under there. Okay, well, that's definitely got gesso on it, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, I got a lot of things to pick from, so we'll have fun. What are dragonfly crystals? I love anything that's dragonfly. Tell me about what dragonfly crystals are. Yeah, Danny wants to know too. Can't have a secret. We need to know. We have inquiring minds. While you're typing that, I'm going to dry a little bit. Oops. Not that it matters. This is not like a really clean table, but anyway. Hi, Beck. Okay, Kiki, now I need to make me some of those. That just sounds too cool. We haven't done a prompt yet. I just decided to put some gesso on first so it would make things easier. So now I have to let all my gesso dry. So I haven't done a prompt yet. I was waiting until a few more people got here. Yes, put in the link, please, if you can, Kiki. That would be great. Now I'll probably get a prompt at about step 3 that says use gesso. But that this real shiny adds, I just thought it might be good to coat over it a little bit at least. Well, it's still not dry. I'm going to do a little more. Sorry. Hi, Kim Marie. I just realized something. I gessoed this too, so it could be part of this, but this is a piece that opens, so this would really be one piece, and then this would be something else. But we're going to do it this way anyway. Okay. Thanks for putting that link in. I'm going to go ahead and go there so I won't forget it. And then okay. Hi, Barb. I'm glad you're here. We're fixing to start a pick 10. I just went ahead and put some gesso down to get started. And then after we do this pick 10, I'm hoping to start on my tags for the BoHo swap. I cut my 5x7 pieces, and that's as far as I've gotten so far. So, hi, Kimberly. It's okay. It's been one of those days. I decided I had to add some more water to my water bed today, and I couldn't find the hose that we used to fill it up, and I couldn't find the thing that you put it on the hose so you can fill it up. So I had to go, and evidently water beds are not as big a thing right now. I'm the only person that likes them, I guess. So I had to run around and try to find all that stuff so that I could add some water to my water bed, and but we got it done, so maybe I'll do better. We filled it up like 4 years ago, and I weighed 70 pounds more then than I do now, and it just wasn't supporting my back as much when my husband wasn't in the bed. Two of us in there, it makes it more supportive, but when he would get up, then I would notice that if I slept longer, I would wake up with my back hurting, and so I decided that had to be fixed. So hopefully this will work. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love my water bed. I sleep better on it than any other bed I've ever had. We had one when the kids were little, and it sprung a leak. My husband decided he didn't want to mess with that again, and so we got a regular bed. And then I ended up having to we had to get rid of the new one that we bought and get another water bed because I couldn't sleep on it. Hello, Beck. Hello. I've got one with baffles. It's actually in two parts. It's a king size, but it's got 2 bags, and each bag has some baffles in it. So it's so we can each have how much water we want in it. His side always had more water than mine, but I needed to add some more water. And this is almost dry enough. I think we could go ahead and start. Y'all want to go ahead and start with the first pick? All right, here we go. Very first thing says use highlighters. That's one of the things I added. And I'm not sure I've got highlighters out here. I know I've got some in the house. Here's one. Here's one. Okay. Well, this is all I can find. Green and pink, the gel kind. And then orange, that's the normal kind. So highlighters is the first one, Danny. You have no highlighters. Well, shoot. What could you use instead? Do you have something kind of translucent? Yeah, a pale marker would work. Use some pastel colors or something, markers. Do you have that, Danny? Okay. I think I'm going to use the pink and the green because they're a gel and the gesso won't mess them up. This orange is a regular highlighter and I'm afraid it will get messed up. So let's go. Let's just put some. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna. It's funny how the green with that pink makes orange, kind of like if it was yellow. I didn't expect that. I didn't know what it would do, but I wasn't expecting it to make orange. Okay, see if we can clean that up a little bit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use a baby wipe and see if I can blend the. Oh, it's just kind of taking it off. That's all right. Okay. I don't know if it did that just because the gesso was still kind of wet or if it's just the baby wipe. But that looks good. I like that. I wish we were in a hangout so I could see what Aunt Beck and Danny are doing. Let me know when y'all are ready, and I'll move on to number 2. Let me put this up so y'all can kind of see it better. It still looks it looks more pale in the camera than it does here. It's a little glowier. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff out because it's just in the way. All right, number 2. Use straight lines. Straight lines. Okay, I have a ruler. If I'm going to have straight lines, I'm going to have a ruler. I'm going to use some Posca pens because I hardly ever use them. So I'm going to use these blues and the green, I think. Okay, let me get this where I can work. All right, that didn't work out quite so well here. Okay, well, my ruler idea didn't work. Maybe if I can just kind of use it as a guide. No. Okay. Can't decide if it's the ruler, the gesso, the Posca pen. But that's not working very good. All right, I need to rethink this then. Okay, I'm not going to use Posca pens. Evidently, use your fine liner. That's a great idea. I'm going to stick these back in here. I think it's because my stuff's just not really very dry. If it was completely dry, it would work better. Okay. We'll see if my makeshift fine liner will work. I don't know if it will or not. Don't know how straight my lines are going to be. Those are not very, y'all are fast. And mine looks awful. I got to do some straight lines another direction to kind of give it a little bit of some kind of cohesiveness here. Okay. Now then, that's probably going to cause me problems the rest of the night because it's going to be wet. So, may not have been a good plan. I think I'm going to take a minute and dry. Ooh. Okay. Hi, Laura. I'm glad you're here. Oh. Kiki asks, fast what? Oh, Aunt Beck and Danny are playing along, and they were done, and I wasn't. That's why I said they were fast. Okay, next stick says, use a glue gun. So we could do a lot of things with a glue gun. We could just make some shapes, or we could glue stuff down. Trying to think what else we could do. Somebody give me some ideas. What should I do with a glue gun? Make dots. Okay. Let me get my glue gun. I have a couple. I had this low temperature one that I didn't like. And then I had this one that I do like. And then I couldn't find my good one. All I could find was that low temperature one. So I went and got me another one. And I forgot I got it. So when I was at Hobby Lobby, they had one on clearance, and so I bought it. So I have a couple of glue guns. Okay, since I'm not sure how this will work, because I've never used it before, I'm going to use this little high temp glue gun. Then if I kill it, it won't be a big deal. But I've got these glue sticks that are glittery, so I think I'll use some of those. And if I can find some scissors to open them. Hi, Mary. I'm glad you joined us. Thanks, Aunt Beck, for telling Mary where we're at so far. Now I've got to get this open here. Okay. Okay, I've got gold and silver and green and red. Gold. Okay, that was easy. Now I gotta let it heat up. But that's okay because I've still got my lines are still wet too. So yes, gold, Mary. We chose gold for you. Oh, I love homegrown tomatoes. They are the best. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. Only two things in life that money can't buy: true love and homegrown tomatoes. Who sang that? I can't remember who sang that. I'm glad you're getting to sit down, Mary. Just sit back and relax. We'll be silly. And you can just watch. Woo, okay. I'm going to, I think, go around the edge with the little gold dots. They're making... I might should have just drawn lines too. I've got all these little strings going from one dot to the next. It's like making little Hershey kisses out of gold. Boy, that uses up fast. It's a good thing I have more than one stick. I'm going to start back over here and come back around. This page is going to be very dimensional. I can already tell. It's acting funny on me now. Oh, this is real exciting, isn't it? Just watching me put down some blue dots. Sorry, I have such a big page. I shouldn't have done such a big page. I'm going to be finished here in a minute. Okay. There we go. Some gold glue dots. I'm going to unplug this so I don't burn myself. Alrighty. Aunt Beck's ready. Are you ready, Danny? Let us know when you're ready. She's ready. Okay. Next stick. Draw stars. Draw stars. Okay. I'm not very good at that either. But I will draw some stars. Well, okay, draw stars, girls. Hopefully I can cover some of these up. Oh, now my pen's not working. Yes, yes, I'm a terrible star drawer. Probably could do better if I tried, but tonight I'm kind of just wanting to have fun. I'm not wanting to make a worry about if my page is beautiful. And I don't think these stars are going to show up very much anyway, so. Probably should have used a different pen. I'm going to get out my food ball pen. That one is not working. Okay, now you're supposed to write on anything. Do you remember your job? Okay, I'm not having very much luck tonight. Good grief. Okay, well, I'm drawing them, and if you can't see them, I still drew them. Okay. Those are definitely not my best stars. Okay. Oh, are they working good though, Aunt Beck? Double-ended and each end being a different color sounds good to me. Is that what you were drawing your stars with? Your son's on the phone. Okay. Okay, let's go on to are you ready to go on to the next one, Becky, or do you want us to wait a minute? Go ahead. Okay. This one says add a clothing tag. Do y'all have clothing tags? Because I can get a different one if you don't. I just happen to have gotten a bunch of them at the thrift store, so that I stuck this in there. No. Okay. We'll draw a different one. No. Good grief. This one says draw stars. Evidently, I put that one down twice. Okay, I'm going to take that little piece of paper off. And we will do something else with that stick later. Okay. Here we go. Third try. Drip watery paint. Okay. Drip watery paint. Am I seeing stars? Yeah, I'm seeing stars. Not very pretty ones, but okay. I have some of these acrylic inks. That's pretty watery paint, if you ask me. I've got yellow. I've got this kind of metallic lime green. Let me lay them down so you can see them a little better. I've got this blue. This is called Rowney Blue. That's a real original name. That's the way my son used to name things. Our TV was named Sharp, and my grandmother's little truck was named Nissan. Purple Lake. And this one is Prussian Blue. Ooh, PBO. Love PBO. And they're great. And I love them on the jelly plate. Okay, I'm going to, I think I'm going to drip this lime green because I like it. Let me put some, not too much stuff in the way. Okay. I'm going to put this under here. Wow, that is an awesome deal, Kiki. Good for you. Okay, we're dripping watery paint, Aunt Beck. And I'm going to use these acrylic, liquid acrylic inks because they're liquid paint. So they'll drip. Hi, Dawn. It's good to see you here. I think I ended up dropping half of this down the other side of the page as I went over those gold things. Okay. Well, there's my green drips. And I'm going to drip them a little bit more, and then I'm going to add some blue, I think. Or purple. No, I think blue. Because if the purple mixes with it, it might not be good, but if the blue mixes with it, it'll be okay. And I'm going to do the Prussian blue. Okay. There are my drips. This is just a junk journal, so it really doesn't matter that they got on the other pages, but in the interest of trying not to make any more of a mess. You're done, Becky? All right. I'm done too. Well, so far I'm not very impressed with my page, but I'm having fun, so I guess that's all that matters. Okay, Danny, are you ready? Or do I need to dry? Oh, you're ready. Okay. I'm thinking I should dry these, but I won't. We'll just move on. Use arrows. Okay. So we can draw arrows. We can paint arrows. Thanks, Mary. The other day I got some arrow stamps. That's what I'm going to use. These are, I got these for $1 at Hobby Lobby on their clearance. Momenta is who makes them. Do arrows with your glue gun. Well, draw some more. Yeah, draw some more. And I'm a little worried about using these with this wet paint. I think I'm going to have to dry my paint a little bit before I use these. But they're those foam kind of stamps. I've never had any foamy kind of stamps before, so not this kind. So I'm kind of looking forward to using them, but I'm going to dry this a little bit first. An arrow punch is really cool, Aunt Beck. That's neat. I can't wait to see your page, y'all. You and Danny need to be sure you post your pages so I can see. Okay. Arrows. Let me find something to make arrows with. I don't have that many colors. Got red or turquoise or yellow or green or black. Oh, I hate that for you, Barb. Goodness gracious. Do you have Amazon? I would have to have Amazon to survive in that case, I think. Oh, your arrows are red. I think I'm going to make my arrows red too. That's what was in my head, and you just sealed it for me. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to print one of them here and see how it does. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Hi, Azure. I'm glad you're here. Drips into arrows, yeah? So we could have them turn into arrows, or we could have the arrows turning back up or going this way. I'm not sure what I want to do with my arrows. I think I'm going to have my arrows going like that. Let's do a different one too, so they're not all the same. Afraid I'm going to mess this up if I go over those lines. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let me wipe this off a little bit before I put the ink back on it and see if that'll. Okay. Hi, Sandra. It's good to have you. We're doing a pick 10. So far, I'm not very excited about what I've got going on here, but we're just going to keep on keeping on. Okay, I think I got enough arrows. We're going to call that's good. A personal shopper, that's right. That would be helpful. I need a personal hand cleaner. Okay, Danny, you ready? Aunt Beck, are you ready? Okay, go ahead, she says. All righty. How many have we done so far? 36. Okay. This was his used graph paper. Oh, good grief. What am I going to do with graph paper on this? Danny, tell me you don't have any graph paper. Then I can pick another one. Punch circles. That would work. That would work. Danny and Beck, y'all both have graph paper? Okay. I'll go find some. I know I've got some someplace. Give me just a second. Glue gun mess out of the way. Okay. Graph paper. Okay. I think I'm going to punch butterflies with my graph paper. You telling me to punch circles made me remember I had a butterfly punch. So. Oh, I stand up to do this. Punch flowers. Yeah, that would work. I don't know how many butterflies I'm going to use, but I punched out 12, so maybe that'll be enough. Okay. Let's put these in here and put this up so I can think. Those are actually kind of pretty. Anything's pretty if it's a butterfly. Okay, there's 36. Okay, that's all of them. And let me find the glue stick. Okay. Ooh, that one's getting painted up. Let's just go ahead and let it get painted here. What you get when your stuff is not dry. You just keep on going. Yeah, they are kind of mothy, aren't they? They're not as colorful as most butterflies are. Remind me of those little bitty white moths. Little tiny cabbage moths. Is that what they're called? I don't know. They're real tiny little white moths. I always think are so pretty. Guess I don't really have to put them all on here just because I cut them out, but I'm going to. Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay. Let's go right back up here. I can't ever remember how this goes. It's like backwards from what I think. There we go. That's what it's looking like so far. Okay. That's true. Shimmer on and then on black paper. That would be gorgeous, Azure. Maybe I need to do a page like that. But obviously this is not that page. Oh, thanks, Danny. Are y'all, Danny and Beck, are y'all ready to move on to another stick? Okay, Danny's ready. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop and dry for a minute too then. Danny can dry for a minute and then we'll move on. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not melting. You're welcome, Azure. I'm happy to inspire anybody that I can. People inspire me all the time. Every time I watch somebody, I get inspired. Okay. This this stick says use your non-dominant hand, but it doesn't say what you're supposed to do when you use your non-dominant hand. So what am I going to do? I think I want to put something on these butterflies. Just kind of rub it on. That'll be an easy way to use my non-dominant hand. Add some color, yeah. Oh, I tell you what, I just got these things at the thrift store. $12 creamy crayons. It says color, recover color, mix color, or use watercolor. So you can use them wet or dry. That's what I'm going to use. Yeah, I think that was, I got my first batch of about the first 100, 120, something like that, prompts I got from Cindy Utter. And I think that was one of her prompts. Move the ink pad. And I may do them in different colors, but I'm going to start with gold. And let me see if I can just put it on my finger and then rub it on there. Will that work? Yeah, I'm trying to be more creative than that, Azure. But it's this. I'm not being very adventurous doing it this way. Well, let's try and see if it's better to just do this. I think that actually works a little better. Oh, I'm not supposed to use that hand. I'm going to put some gold on all of them, I think, and then I'm going to go back in and add a different color to them too. Ooh, well, that just added some color, didn't it? That's all right. It's pretty. We'll let it happen. Oh, non-dominant hand. Hi, Loretta. Glad to have you from Tennessee. We're doing a pick 10. Number 8 was use your non-dominant hand. And so I'm trying to put some color on these little butterflies using my non-dominant hand. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and add some other color to them. I'm going to start with blue, I think. Ooh, I think I like that one just like that. I'm not going to rub it in. I like that. Okay, I'm going to do some red and see what happens here. Okay, I like those. Making my butterflies stand out for sure. Okay. Sorry, Rose. I'm glad that you made it, but I hope that the phone calls were not we're doing our pick 10, and our picks so far have been, let me read them off here to you, because there's several of you who came in since we started this. Oh, now I've got them out of order. Okay, we've got use highlighters, use straight lines, use a glue gun, draw stars, drip watery paint, use arrows, use graph paper, and then use your non-dominant hand. So you just now got notified, Susan. Good grief. We've been playing for an hour. That's not very nice of them. Shame on YouTube. I wish I knew something to do to make it better, but I don't. We're glad you're here. Okay, and I think we've got 2 more to go. I hope I get something good. Are you ready to move on? Becky and Danny are playing along. Are y'all ready to move on? Okay. This one says stamp. That could mean postage stamps. It could mean stamp with paint. It could mean stamp with ink. Could mean anything that has that you do with it's a stamp. Whatever stamp means to you. I'm not sure what it's going to mean on this page to me. Trying to think. I think I really need some words. Okay, Kiki. Yes. Kiki's group on Facebook, they'll tell you when everybody goes live. It's really cool. Kiki, post your group link so that Susan can get in, become a member of your group. Oh no, what? You got me concerned, Kiki. I got to think of something to stamp. I am going to stamp some words. I have this stamp. It says, believe in your dreams. And so that's what I'm going to do. I may do something more than that, but I'm at least going to do that. I'm going to stamp it right here because I think this paint is drier than anywhere else. Believe in your dreams. There we go. I feel like I should probably stamp something else. Good night, Mary. Thanks for coming. Sleep well. Hi, Holly. We're glad you're here. We don't even want to escape you. We've just done 9 out of 10 prompts from Pick 10, and this is where I'm at this point, Holly. So we've got one more to go. Aunt Beck and Danny K are playing along. So have y'all stamped something, girls, so we can go ahead to number 10, or do you need me to wait a minute? I see everybody saying, hello, Holly. Hello, Holly. All I can think of is, hello, Holly. Well, hello, Holly. It's so nice to see you here where you belong. I'm going to quit singing now. That was way too much. Oh, uh-oh. I picked off one of my dots because it wasn't very dotty, and I was trying to make it more dotty. Now I have to glue it on. I don't think it'll glue on with a glue stick, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm not getting my glue stick back out, so I'll use a little bit of this Fabri-Tac. Lisa's going dotty. I am. Doing hot glue with a glue stick. Yeah, that's, you know that you've lost it when you get to that point. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there it is. I was going to say, I really have lost it. I don't know where it went. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Maybe it'll stick down. Okay, number 10. Draw geometric shapes. I am going to skip this one. So, ladies, forget you heard that. Okay, we're going to skip that one because I just don't want to go there. And it's my show. So I can do it. This one says use crosses. So if you got some, you can draw crosses or you can put some stamps on or whatever. Trying to think if I have anything. What do I have that I could put on there? This is number 10, so this could be a focal point thing if I can find what I'm looking for, but I'm not sure where it is. Okay. Oh, our swap buddies posted today. I hadn't noticed. I need to go do that. Go look. I'm going to cut this. And put it down right there. Well, when we get through here, I'll go find mine. Thanks, Holly, for letting me know. Because I didn't know. Alrighty. Well, that's 10, I think. Isn't that 10? Yeah, that's 10. So I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to go see, put this out of the way somewhere. Move some stuff. Stick these back in random places. Get those out of the way. All right. It was fun, Danny. I can't wait to see your picture. You need to post it so I can see what you did. And I was thinking about making some embellishments to go on my BoHo tags. But I also need to just get started on the tags themselves. Yeah, it went fast this time, didn't it? Of course, last week we did 2, so it took longer. But I was trying to decide whether I want to jelly plate my my BoHo tags. These are the all I did was cut them in 5x7 shape, and that's as far as I've gotten. So I was trying to decide if I want a jelly plate on them or if I want to start by making some embellishments to go on them. I think I want a jelly plate just because I love to jelly plate, and it's been a while since I've done any jelly plating. Is that all right with y'all? If I just jelly plate on these next? Jelly, okay. Well, jelly's always good. Get some stuff out. I need some bright colored paints. Some metallic paints. Try and see what else we can. Whoops. Maybe some pink. And some bright yellow. We'll go with those. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. Yes, popping in is good. We like poppers. Sometimes that's all I can do too, so I understand. You get my jelly plate. Where did I put it? And the wipe off book. Okay. Move these up here. Let's start with. And I need some stencils to use. I'll use that one. What else do I have that looks like it would be good on these? And I'm trying to find my stencil book. Oh, if y'all could see this room, you don't want to see it. It would just be horrifying. Okay, where did I put that book? I just had it earlier today. There it is. Yeah, this is I just have a let me get it. I just have a bunch of sticks. Some of these are Cindy Utters and some of them are the ones that I made up on my own and added to that. And then when I do it, I just take one and do it and take another one and do it. So you never know what the next one's going to be. And that's the way that that's the way I do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, this will be good. It's big, but it'll still work. That one might be good. It's kind of wobbly, but how did that get in there? Got a button in there. That's one of the buttons that I dipped in fingernail polish. Okay, that ought to be plenty. And now I have to find a place to put those. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not as organized as I should be. Yeah. That's the way I've done other people's challenges in the past, is to just get them all and then do that. But I kind of like okay, this is the one thing I've got to do and I've got to figure out how to do it. And then the next thing I'll figure out when I get there. So that it takes the anxiety out of it for me. Of course, like today, you know, that didn't turn out like anything like something I probably would have chosen to do. But it was fun and it wasn't stressful. And that's all that really matters for me right now anyway. Put this up. Okay. Sorry about that. It probably does turn out better to do it that way, Kathy. All right, I'm going to start by just doing some background, just solid, pretty much it may not be a solid color, but without any stencils or anything. And then I'll add the stencils in, lace and that kind of stuff. If I can find my brayer. Oh, good grief. There it is. Okay. All righty. I'm going to start with, on this one, with some blue and some pink. And a little purple. Yeah, I have some wild card prompts in there. Rose about 3. And I also wrote on them some things that I had forgotten to put down. So you can choose it as a wild card to do anything you want, or you can choose to do the other prompt that I just wrote down after the fact. So it's a double card. You can choose to do whatever you want to with it. But I haven't gotten any of those so far. All right. Ooh, I should probably got both of those on there. I wasn't thinking. Now I need a piece of paper to put over that so I don't get my hands all gross. Huh. Yeah, I need to go back and watch that. Baby oil will lift the stains. Cool. Woo. It's curling on me. But that's what it looks like. So there's the first layer. That one. Look at that. That's what thick paper does when it gets painted on one side. We'll let it dry a little bit. Oh, good night. That was just, I'm going to have to hang it up even if it messes it up. I've got my clothes lined up, so I'm prepared. I didn't expect them to really go like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can pull some off on this one too. A little bit. Okay, we'll do some more on this one in a little while. Okay, that was not wanting to open. I'm going to do some red. I always tend to wish I hadn't done that when I put those colors together because it ends up looking like condiments exploded. So I'm going to add some pink and see if that'll help. I don't know if it will or not. I got way too much paint. Way too much paint. Wow. Sorry, folks. You'd think I'd never done this before, the amount of paint I put on there. Get those out of the way. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. How heavy are the jelly plates? I don't know. They're not really that heavy. I don't think that they're that heavy. Okay, there's that one. Here's this one. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Okay, that's how this one looks. Okay, we've done 6. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more because I have 2 more cut. There's my doggy at the door saying, "Hey, let me in." There's my pull-off paper. Turned out kind of cool. Oh. Come on in, pup. Yeah, you lay down right back there or over by the door. Those are the only 2 places you've got room. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do some blue and some green this time. They still got more to do, Susan? Hi, Sarah. I missed where you were talking, Susan, about whether they got finished or not. From what I see, it looks like maybe they didn't, but they do. Well, I'm sorry. It took them 2 days to do my house, both times. But then it was over. Okay, I really need another piece of this. Here we go. Well, we will be praying, Susan, that they finish tomorrow and that you can endure it, because I know you don't have much choice, but I wish you had a choice to go somewhere else. Oh, yes. My dog he gets anxious whenever he doesn't like anybody being on the property that he doesn't know. And all those guys tromping around and everything. And he's a big dog, but he was still, he was still anxiety ridden over that. When we had guys to come put in windows, it was the same way. Okay, there's that one. And there's that one. I tell you, if y'all don't have a clothesline you can pull across your room and hang your jelly prints on, you really need to invest in that. I think it costs $7. Well worth it. I just ordered it from Amazon. It keeps them, then I don't have to try to figure out table space. And then you can put it away when you're through. Hi, Risty. It's good to see you. I think they're called retractable clotheslines. The one that I've got says it will go 40 feet. My room's only 15 feet long, so it doesn't, the first 15 feet get used and the rest of it just sits there. But it's amazing. It's one of the best things that I ever bought for my craft room, I think. Oh, I'm going to have to turn my air conditioner on, folks. I'm sorry. I turned it off because I didn't want to have to listen to it, but I'm getting hot. Okay, puppy. Okay, now we got to do the back side of those. Let's see how many of them are dry enough we can do that with. Okay, I think all but the last two are dry enough that we can go ahead and work on the back. Okay. So, it works great. I don't know what I'm going to do with these books when I get them all filled up, but I've got 3 of them going. Okay, let's put this down. Here's this side. Oh, Patty, I'm sorry, pup. I'm sorry. I forgot you were there. Yeah, you better go get by the door. That's safer. Lay down over there. Lay down over there. The mama won't run over you. I'm sorry. And here's the other side of that one. And here's our two that were just mostly done. So I'm going to try to add to these. Well, that must have dried pretty quick because it's not coming up very much. Hi, Debbie. It's good to see you. That's what I'm planning to do, is use them as art journals. I just don't know exactly what kind yet. Okay. Goes up there. And let's do some we'll do a little green and yellow, and maybe it'll pick up some of this other paint. Ooh, too much green and yellow. See, I am way over painting today. It's making my book look pretty. Okay. Good night, Kathy. Thanks for popping in. Neon orange paw prints. That would be interesting. Oh, happy birthday, Debbie. I didn't know it was your birthday. Thanks for sharing some of your birthday with us. That was cool. Okay, here's what the back looks like. And I had so much paint on there, it didn't really pick up a lot. So, a lot of the other colors anyway. And there's that one. And now I'm going to lay this one right down on top there. And same with this one. These two are going to have like 10 layers before we ever get to the second layer. Let's see if that helps out any. Woo! Look at there. Love that, love that, love that. Okay. And there's that one. Those are looking good. Okay. Now then, let's see if any of them are ready to move on. Not that one. That one's still wet. Okay, these two I haven't done the backs of yet, so we'll go ahead and do the backs of them. while the other ones are drying. Whew. Okay. Evidently I need to turn the air conditioner down a little bit because it stopped. Okay, what do I want to do on the back of that one? What did you only use once? Your jelly plate? Well, it's different. If that's what you're talking about, it's different every time, and it's just fun. Just go for it. Yeah, just go for it. I'm not an expert either. But I do love it. It's probably my favorite thing to do. I could just jelly plate all day if I could, if I could get away with it. Do some purple and a little bit of this antique copper. That sounds like that should be pretty. Change books here. Let's go back to this one. Okay. I think the name of this episode should be Too Much Paint on the Jelly Plate. Okay, let's see if we can. All right, let's put this one down right here. This one right beside it. Let's put this on top. Yeah, is it Gel Press or Jelly Arts? I can't remember. Or are they the same thing? It has a lot of, I'm on their, I get their videos, their newsletters or whatever sent to me, whichever one it is. Jelly Arts, yeah. And they do a lot of cool things on there. And they're short little videos. They're just, one technique at a time, which is really nice too. Okay, there's the back of that one. And there's the back of that one. Find another clothespin. Okay, let's see if any of these are dry enough. We can put something on top of them. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I still need to do the backs of these. Okay, it's not here. All right, let's do the backs of these real quick. Yeah. If I was going to do it, Kiki, I would cut it to an 8.5 by 11, not an 8 by 10. Well, you've got a 12 by 12 though, so you could do. But it really irritates me that a regular size sheet of paper won't get covered on that 8x10 jelly plate. That's so frustrating to me. So but a 12x12, you'd have to do what I'm doing with this one on these little pieces and put something bigger over it. Yeah, I would love to have the larger size too. That would be really cool. Excuse me. I don't know why they didn't just make them. Yeah, they do make a 9x12 now. And that's probably, if I could afford to buy another one, that's probably the one I would get, the 9x12. Okay, let's see. The first jelly plate I had was one that I made from the recipe that Lindsay the Frugal Crafter used, except it was her second recipe, the one that just had the oh, what do you call it? It just had the no alcohol in it. It was just glycerin and water and gelatin. And that one worked really great. I loved it. The only thing I didn't like about it was that I had to come back. I had to melt it every time I used it. Almost. It wasn't really that much. It was like every third time probably. But I didn't put that on there very good. Point of that was to keep my hands from getting messy. I have not seen that, Danny. That sounds cool. Yes, I would love to have the entire sheet of copy paper. Now, this is extra big copy paper here, but just a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet. I would like to have it all covered up. Okay, there's what this looks like. If I can get it to... It looks gold, that green and pink mixed together. It's funny how that turned out looking gold. Okay, I'm going to add some to this one. I think that's probably just about all of it. Okay. Okay, now we'll do some lace or stencils or something on these. I don't know which side to start with, but we'll need to know because we want to do different colors. Okay. Good grief. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to do some yellow. Gotta find my stencils. We're going to do this one. See if this will work. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. The 12 by 12 is 23. Wow. Yeah, order one. I wish I could. That's great. That is the best deal I've ever seen on one that size. All right. Now we'll see how that worked. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Didn't come off quite as good as I was hoping, but it looks cool. See if I can get in there better with. Okay. All right. See what's on this side. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and put it down. Oh, I love this stencil too, Kiki. This is the first stencil I bought when I got my jelly plate, and about the first 100 pulls I did, it seemed like they were all this stencil. I have almost a whole journal full of just this stencil, but anyway. It's not really fun to melt it over and over and over again, but it turns out good every time you do. That's the one thing about it. And mine never molded. I had it for like a year before I finally bought a regular jelly, a store-bought jelly plate. So it was definitely, worth the money I spent and the time I spent in order to be able to do it. But this is just easier. That's the main advantage, is this is just easier. Okay, now we'll get these other ones out here. think I'm going to put some blue on this and see if we can pull that up. That's going to kind of cover up everything I did on that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. No, because I don't want a bunch more of those. Let's just pull it up on paper, and we'll get it out of the way. Okay, that turned out pretty. Okay, now let's see. I think I'm going to leave those like that on the back, and I'll just do something on the front of those. I want some colors that contrast with that. So let's do some blue and some purple. I just love to see people enable each other. We're all helping each other spend our money. That's our husbands may not like this group, but oops, come back. Okay. Now I need a different stencil. Let's try this one. You can only do one at a time with this one, but if it works well, it'll be worth it. One thing about the homemade one, it's not as firm as these. So when you have a stencil on there, you can really press down in and get the full imprint of that stencil. And I was so used to doing that when I got my first real jelly plate, I was like, I don't even like this. It doesn't work as well as the one I made. But I finally realized they're just different. But pressing down and, to get all that stencil was what, why you had to remelt it every time. That turned out good. Let's hang it up. Truthfully, my husband really never complains. He even sometimes brings me home stuff and says, "You think you could use this?" And you're okay. I'm going to put this one on here. Let's see if we can pull that up. I may have waited too long. And let it dry on there. We're so dry here that we might as well be in Arizona, it feels like right now. I bet that didn't pull up anything. Nope. Okay. Let's do some more. Um, where did that? Oh, there it is. Where did that purple go? Okay, let's do this one, even though it's kind of awkward. I wish they made 8.5 by 11 stencils too. I mean, there are a few of them, but they're all either too small or too big for this jelly plate. It'd be nice if they were just right. Ooh, I like that one. That turned out great. Okay. Now let's work on these two. But we need to pull this off. Okay. Just go ahead and get this off. Oh, not much came up. Okay. Let's do this pale green underneath it. See if we can pull that off. This book's coming apart. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try one of these. See what we get. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that just kind of dissolved into a mess. So we'll have to do something on top of that. Not a big deal. Okay. Let's see. Oh. So where did the others go? Oh, here they are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This one I need to do something else on, so let's do a little yellow here. See if it'll pull off some of this. See what we get there. We may wish we hadn't done that. All right, let's see how this looks. Kind of the same. Okay, that was a bust on both times. That's all right. We can put something pink on top of it and it'll look great. Okay, I want to clean this up. So let's let me get some. Okay, well, that's obviously finished. Let's see if it's enough to pull this up. Oh, wow, more than enough. Okay. Okay. Okay, well that didn't, we're going to have to do it again because that didn't pull up enough. Need to have my paper ready to go. I think that dried before I ever got my paper over here. Fix that up. That's gross. Okay, maybe we can pull it up this time. Well, we pulled up a lot of it. Okay, let's get some of these back that need something on them. Okay, and we'll work on the back side of these. I think I'm going to use some laces just for fun on some of these. Okay. Lace would be pretty. Okay, we're going to do that. Change books here again. Let's put that up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to try this lace. Haven't used it before. And see if we can press the print into the lace. Oh, bye, Becky. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing Pick 10 with me. Well, this is not picking up in between the lace like I want it to. Okay, just got to be rough, I guess. It's not wanting to. Okay, I'm going to take the lace off. Let's try that one and this one. If it messes it up, we'll just have to put another layer on. Well, I don't know what the temperature is outside here today, but it's 9:30 here, and we got up to 95 today. So whatever it is, it's lower than that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, it's interesting, but it didn't turn out real pretty. So we'll definitely have to do some more on it. But this is just backgrounds anyway, so it's all right. Let's do this metallic purple. These metallic paints spit when I roll the roller across them. The other ones don't do that. I don't know why the metallic ones do. That's just really strange. I don't know if it's because they're liquidier or I don't know. Okay. This one is a speedball, and it's my favorite. I have another kind that's like this. That's a speedball with this plastic. I don't like that one. The clear plastic hard. I don't like it. I like the ones that are a little bit softer, but not really soft. Yeah, they're good. A good sturdy brayer. And I don't know how old this one is. One of my friends works at an elementary school, and they were getting rid of some of their art supplies. Not so impressed with that. And she called me, and I taught an art class at that time, and she called me to see if I wanted to come and pick up any of the art supplies that they weren't, going to use anymore. And so I went out there, and there were 6 of these. Okay, these are like, I don't know, $20, $25, something like that. And there were 6 of them still in the boxes that they were just getting rid of because they couldn't afford to do that kind of art with the kids anymore. So they were getting rid of ink and those. But Michael's, I know Michael's has these, and if you got a 50% off coupon, then it's worth buying. Otherwise, it's too expensive to buy, for me anyway. But I haven't looked at it anywhere else besides Michael's. But I saw them there, and I was grateful I had got mine given to me. Okay. Let's see what's on the back of these. It's hard to know what color would work. I don't know. Well, if you can get one of these for 11 something on, that's a good price. I'm trying to decide what color to use to put some lace on this side. There is another one that is made like this, but it has a red rubber thing, and those are pretty good. Mod Podge makes one that's got a red rubber thing that's made like this one, and those are pretty good. I have one of those somewhere. Copper or gold? All right, let's do gold. I haven't done any gold. It's because my gold is up high, but I'm gonna go get it. Okay. Gold is a good idea. Oh, black would have been good too. If gold doesn't work, we'll do black on another one because black's a good idea. Okay. Let's see what kind of lace we want to use this time. Let's try this one. I haven't done this one before either. And I'm going to do this on paper and then print from what's left. All right, let's pull this up. Should have gonna have beautiful hands. Yeah, we'll just do the gold in her honor. Mary doesn't get to be here, but the gold is always. I do think of her whenever I use gold. Okay, now that looks very boho-y. I think we got a winner there. Same here. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, Chubby. You're just in the wrong place, dog. You're in the wrong place. Okay, I need to do something else on these. We may try the bronze on that. Oh. But I want to get this off first so that so I can make a fresh. What stencil do you want me to use, Rose? I go to thrift stores and I buy clothes that I would never wear because they have cool lace. Okay, that pulled it up pretty clean. Okay. Let's see what. Uh-oh. This stencil's connected itself to that one. Okay. Okay. I could use this and it would definitely come out looking pretty. I could use this one, but you only get part of it. Or I could use these flowers. Which do you think, Rose? These flowers, number one, number two, or number three? Okay. Now, do we want to just paint directly onto the thing and not use the jelly plate? Is that what you mean, Rose? Oh, you meant three. This one. Is this the one? Okay. All right. And what color do you want it to be? Do you want me to use the bronze or do you want me to use something else? Okay, metallic or vivid? Well, okay, let me ask you another question. If I put the paint down and I put this on it, and then I put my paint, I mean my this down on here, then what is on here already is going to be the pattern. And what's the paint that's on here will be the shapes. Is that what you want? Or do you want me to paint it and pull it off and then pull this up and put this down? That's a lot of questions, isn't it? Up to me. I'll do one way and one the other. How about that? We will do that. And I'm going to use the bronze. Okay, we're going to put this down. And then we're going to put this down. And then we're going to put this down. Hi, Pico. I don't know how you say your name. Pico? Pico? I'm glad you're here. Sana, is that your name? I'm glad you're here, even if I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Okay. Okay, there's that one. That turned out good. And now we'll pull this off and put this down. Let me find another piece of paper here. Let's see if we can get that on here. That's very subtle. Didn't turn out as good as I was hoping it would. This one turned out real pretty. This one, not so much. So we may have to work on that one again. Let's hang this one up. Okay. Now somebody suggested black, so I'm going to do some black on top of these. And I think I'm going to do these flowers here, or this flower. Let's put it on here, and then I'm going to put the black on, and then I'm going to take it off. Where is the black? There it is. Let's move that out of the way. I'm gonna run out of time here, but I got to get this black off my brayer. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. I'm gonna do one from one side and one from the other side, and we'll see what we think. Okay. Cool. It's nice to have someone from Finland come in. I'm glad you're here. And Sana, that's a name I can remember. Okay, let's see what this did. That looks good, huh? So does that one. I like both of those. Oh, good grief. Just dropped my book in the floor. Painted myself. Maybe I'm getting tired. Okay. I think I'm going to let that dry a little bit and see if we can pull it off on something else. We'll pull it off on this one since that's not so great anyway. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Rose. And enjoy them. I need to do something else on those too because they're not so great either. Um, okay, I'm going to put some red on here. And here we just thought you were wise, Rose. We didn't know you cheated and you used Google Translate. I'm glad to know it though. It makes me feel better because I am so not a linguist. At least it's available, Santa. At least we have Google Translate. And I'm very grateful because sometimes I go to blogs that are in another language and I can have them translated for me so I can read them. And that's really cool. Otherwise, I would just miss out. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, that pulled it up. Kind of blotchy, but it's there. And same with this one. Kind of blotchy, but it's there. Debbie, you are in the way, dog. You are in the way. Okay. I want to do something else on this one because I don't like that. Even just as a background, I want something different. I may use this stencil here. There. And put we're going to put this magenta on it. That may not be enough paint. No, it's not. Okay, that did not work out very well. Okay, I need to get this stuff off of here too. Let's just use this and see what we can pick up. It's almost like that magenta made her resist. That's really strange. Okay, let's see what we can pick up with this. Okay, well that cleaned up my plate good. It's a mess, but it cleaned up my plate. Okay. I'm going to do this purple, I think. All right. I'll have to put this stencil. I'm going to put it on like this. And then I'm going to put this down like that. Let's find another piece of paper here. Okay, let's see. Well, that didn't come up too great either. If you look at it just right, you can see it. But I think that one just wants to be my keep it home one. Oops. Okay. I'm going to let that one dry. And then we'll see what we can pull up from it. Maybe in a different light. That's true. It might be better in a different light, but it's I'm going to do some more stuff on top of it, so I'm not too terribly worried about it, but I like these stencils too. I enjoy them. But they're messy. Can you see? This is Joy Hands right here. Yeah, I'll sleep on it, and I've got to add some more stuff tomorrow. I wanted to get around to making some fabric embellishments, but that's not happening tonight because after I pull this one right here, I need to go in and go to bed. I didn't sleep good last night, and so I need to give myself a chance to sleep better tonight. So hopefully I'll be able to. Okay, I'm going to use this blue, and I need to get a piece of paper to pull that up on because I'm out of those scrappy papers I was using. Oh, okay. I found another one. Same kind of scrappy papers. So. Hannah spent some time today. Hannah's my daughter, for any of those of you that don't know. She'll be 16 in July. She's my crafting partner. We don't always do the same things, but she's definitely a creative girl. She's got some talents that I don't have. But anyway, she's wanting to make BoHo tags with me, and so that's going to be fun. She doesn't usually want to do this kind of art, but the BoHo tags, that intrigued her. So we're going to work on those together. She's been drawing designs that she's wanting to use on hers. So hers will probably turn out better than mine. But she likes to paint. She's painted some pictures in acrylics. I've got a few of them on my Instagram. My Instagram account is Lisa Conway 3196. You can see some of her watercolors and some of her acrylics that she's done on my Instagram account. She made Christmas presents for her friends, and they turned out really good. That's cool. Okay. Whew. Thank you all for coming. I had so much fun. Santa, thank you for joining us. It's fun to meet new friends. Do you have a let me go see. Do you have a YouTube channel? Oh, I can't do it I can't go and look at your channel while I'm in here. But I would love to see what you do. Oh, I tell you, if y'all saw this studio, it was a mess before we started, but now it really looks like a tornado hit it. It's it's really a mess now. My poor husband, he is a very neat person, and he just married a not neat person. It's funny because it was one of the things that attracted me to him, because I've always wanted to be that neat, organized person, you know. And I can get neat and I can get organized. I just can't stay there. And I spent 2 months straightening up my studio and putting up all my weaving and spinning stuff because I wasn't doing it anymore, and getting it out of the way and all of that, and rearranging everything. And in that process of putting everything away and all of that, I got the urge to weave and spin some more. So after I got everything up out of the way, then I went and pulled it all back out so I could start weaving and spinning again. And so I just ended up making a huge mess. Anyway, yeah, I tell him that I can either be neat or I can be creative, and I'm happier being creative. So yeah, that's true. And I've got stuff in the living room also, because I like to do something. I don't like to just sit and watch a movie and do nothing, just sit there. So I always want to have something I can do while I'm watching TV with him because I like to watch TV with him, you know. Um, but I just don't like to sit there. So that's where I usually do my magazine my magazine harvesting and my fussy cutting and all that kind of thing. So I've been doing quite a bit of fussy cutting um, in the last few days. So I'm ready to start gluing stuff down now. uh, but all righty. Good night, all. I'll see you later. Blessings. Bye bye.